Morty, let's go. Morty, let's roll. Morty, Rayman, Morty, Rayman, Morty, Rayman, Morty.
This really how you want to get the video?
Yeah.
Okay.
Now, what could possibly be wrong with that intro, please?
Okay. Hello everyone.
Hello, gamers. How y'all doing?
I'm doing fine. How about you?
I'm doing okay, but I was asking to the viewers.
They can't respond, at least not for several months.
That is true, actually. Depends. I don't think it's gonna take several months before these go up.
Yeah. Well, like, oh yeah, maybe like they can't respond for like another few weeks at least.
Yeah. But I think I have an idea of how I want to post these. I want to just do them daily, so every day somebody has something to look forward to. Or like bi-daily or something, you know, like every other day. What's the right phrasing for that? I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. A few times a week. Who knows?
Yeah.
Anyway, last time we talked about like our cartoons and everything. Yeah, and so with that, I found these like tutorial videos that was like, I don't remember like what his channel is called. You might have seen it before if you've seen like this little yellow dog in the thumbnail. And like some storyboard art.
Right. I know who you're referring to. I just don't remember their name. They did a lot of stuff about like storyboarding and art and animation and whatnot.
Yeah, they worked in like I think they worked at like several like big industry places. Anyway,
Yeah.
put that. We'll find out later. Put it on screen here. Well.
Okay, sure. If you send it to me, I can put it up.
Yeah. Anyway, so I was watching like a video about like talking about storyboards because I was thinking, God, storyboarding takes so long for me. It's like so exhausting, especially with like one of like the little movements. And I was wondering like how can I make it quicker? And the way he came up with, well, not he didn't come up with it, but like a way that he did it, and I guess maybe the industry in general does it, is that you take the script, right? Or like even if you don't have a script, like start writing out like generally what you want for the scenes to go with.
Right.
And then you make and then like a separate document where you can draw on it. You take the script, take the text, and then you put next to on it, and then right next to it, you start thumbnailing like the little like scenes you want to go for. These like the ones that go align with the text. And there's generally a rule of thumb in like in scripts and animation and stuff where one page of screenplay is equal to 1 minute of on screen. That's not always the case, obviously. Sometimes you need longer descriptions, other times you need shorter ones. So it really depends. But go on.
Interesting. I've always wondered that, like when I'm writing a script, like how long is this actually going to be in animation? Can I test that theory? Like that one page will be 1 minute?
Yeah, sure.
I have, for my current script, 9 pages. And the audio I recorded is about 12 minutes. So it's close. It's something. Maybe I just write very compact.
Maybe. It also might be because I've seen the way you write, and like it's not like similar to that of a script formatting and everything. So that could also be part of the reason. Because like with script formatting, like for the parts where people say something, there's like these like there's like 2 lines of blank next to them.
Right, yeah. I don't do blank lines.
Yeah. Well, like, yeah. Anyway, that's just like the format, so maybe that's also part of the reason. But like, if you're going by traditional script writing standards, generally speaking, like the way that goes is 1 minute to 1 page of screenplay.
Okay.
Yeah. So with like this like storyboard technique is like do the thumbnails and like this like art document or whatever, and then you just draw like very very quick like thumbnails. Like you can't spend too much long on it. Like I don't know, you shouldn't spend like more than like a minute or 2 on like a thumbnail, if even that much.
Alright, just very quick scribbles of what you want the scene to look like.
Yeah. So you do that for like the scenes and all that stuff, and then like go to your storyboard program, whatever it is, and then you can like transform the thumbnails up, resize the thumbnails into like the main size. That's the baseline sketch, and then you can draw over that. And then you have like little details and also the what's the word? Like those, I guess, in betweens, for lack of a better term, and stuff. So stuff like that.
Right, so you're using literally as a base for your storyboard, just little scribbles you did.
Yeah. So yeah,
I do that.
Yeah. Generally speaking, so if you're going to storyboard, like one of the projects I'm working on now is a animatic for the Tupperware remix party song, "A Human's Touch," which
Oh, cool.
yeah, apparently like some Bilford shippers, you know, Bill Cipher and like Stanford Pines shippers.
What?
You don't know about
Where's
that?
this? What? Where's this going?
I brought it up because apparently they use that song. Apparently it's a popular song to do in like some animatics with that ship. That's why I bring it up.
What the fuck? I didn't even know. Like, okay, so hold on. I need to think. Like, which Stan is the? Okay, that Stan and that Bill Cipher from the Gravity Falls shipping those? Are you kidding me?
Stanford is like the guy. Is like the scientist guy. Science.
Right. Yeah, no, I had to check for a moment. Like, wait. Which one's which
No,
Bill is which?
I get you
I mean, which
because
Stan is Stan?
I get you because like Stan Lee, our Stan, is known as like sometimes he referred to Stanford by like Gideon.
Yeah.
Which, by the way,
I remember.
this was pointed out to me that like that was a smart like little bit of foreshadowing that he's not a real psychic because he didn't get like Stan's real name.
Ah, fun. Gravity Falls is so cool. I miss it dearly. It was such a fun show.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Also, just to talk about this part real quick, this is pretty hectic. Also because I'm playing it on purpose, like extra hard for myself. Because when you defeat the hoodlums, you can do like the blah blah blah, like the move with the tongue to turn them into red ones, which also gets you points. I was trying to get as many points as possible, so even after I defeat an enemy here, I still try to go like blah 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 blah, even though it slows you down with the rising water. That's just shooting yourself in the foot. But I find it a fun little challenge to try to get as many points on this part as possible.
Yeah.
This game is so cool.
Fun. Yeah, I think sometimes it's fun where you can just like add like make up your own challenges in a game when it doesn't have any more for you.
Yeah, exactly. And especially with a game that I have played like a million times, I really try to... well, that's the fun thing about this game. It has a score meter. It has like a grading system. You get a little happy stamp on the map screen, this level select screen, if you get enough points. You get a whole bunch of extra mini-games if you get a shit ton of points. It's just so fun to go back to it and keep trying to get more points. It's a really fun little extra bit for replayability.
So back to Human's Touch, which I was trying to talk about earlier before we got
Righto.
before I got over into shipping. So,
It happens.
yeah, it's a gay.
Pretty.
I love the term recently, like situationship, where it's like
Situationship?
yeah, I guess it means like I don't know, a complicated relationship or something, or like what's not
I
actually romantic,
see.
but it's like it's vaguely there. I don't know. It's just funny.
Okay.
Anyway, so with the Human's Touch, I had like take the lines of I guess dialogue, which is more just like the audio. Just like input that in the script writing software, and like write out what's going on there. And then also I was thinking, okay, let's make it easy if we may, and like pretty,
Pretty sky. I love stars.
you're very cute.
Yee.
Yeah, and so like with that, I also decided to just write out the general idea, and like I got pretty much all the thumbnails done for that, so I just kind of need to switch over to actually storyboarding it and everything. So hopefully I will get that done before I go leave to see Mark in a few weeks.
Yeah, AJ's coming to see me in a couple weeks. It's gonna be really fun. Maybe we record the last episode when he's here or something. Maybe before then, who knows? And then we'll record something different when you're here. We can always do anything we want.
Yeah, I suggested that like maybe we record all of them before I get there, because that way you can just have the episodes go out like during December, because that's a good month for revenue. Admittedly, it doesn't mean that much.
Yeah, no, it really means jack shit for me, but I appreciate the thoughts. I'm not gonna get much revenue anyway. I made $5 in like several months, so hey, wow, I'll buy you a fucking big tasty burger when you're here. I can't even afford a big tasty burger for that. Goddamn.
Yeah. I've actually because of that Billy Bust Up animatic did so well, like I actually got about like $200 like total of last
$200? What the fuck?
over like the last half year, so or like
that's crazy.
Yeah, or maybe it's actually been like a year, because I posted like I don't know. When did I post it? Was it in June?
I couldn't even monetize Sam Hacks because there's like a single song in there that got a copyright strike, even though it's supposedly, you know, it was confirmed to be a song that doesn't have copyright on it. But, well, YouTube Content ID system sucks ass.
Well, did you try arguing with it?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, so
No dice.
Did you get
well,
permission?
that's how things go. I didn't make that thing for money anyway. I wasn't expecting to get a single coin from it anyway, so it's whatever. It's whatever. It's whatever.
Yeah, you're really good at advertising, because, like, man, OC's, like, making an OC animatic that's, like, not high grade animation. No offense, it's just not.
No, that's true.
Yeah. And like again, like 50,000 views or some shit. Like that's insane.
Yeah, thank you very much. It's I think I did a pretty good job advertising it. I I really promoted the heck out of it on Twitter and stuff. But I think mostly
out of it.
I promoted the heck out of it. Joking around with spirits. Help me. But anyway, I think most of what helped though was just that it got randomly promoted by the flipping YouTube algorithm, which is just the weirdest thing ever. Is like normally the algorithm hates me. I just got lucky with that one specifically. Every now and then it just gets picked up by it, and then it gets a bunch of views, and it's like, okay, cool. I don't know what I did to get this at all because it is just insane. It's like playing the flipping lottery. It's ridiculous. I hate the algorithm.
Yeah, my best guess is because it's about AI. Is that a AI art? That's a hot topic issue right now.
Yeah, maybe.
So maybe that's it. I also know that like the Billy Buzzard animatic probably wouldn't have done as well as it did if Billy Buzzard wasn't popular and like that song in general was not popular. And also, there's also another thing that's important to recognize is that when it gets success, yes, a lot of the times it's just luck. You just gotta get lucky. But also,
absolutely.
Just as important, you gotta be good at what you do. Luck can only get you so far. And like the animatic I did was good, and your cartoon was good.
Oh, I appreciate it. Yeah.
So like it can only the algorithm and all that stuff can only get you so far. It has to be like a bunch of other stuff.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. It has to be.
But at the same time, you just gotta not be sad when your stuff doesn't get picked up by the algorithm. Like, don't doubt yourself. Just keep making things that you like. Like that's very important.
Also, like to go off the songwriting discussion last episode and everything, is that do not make things for the algorithm or what do you think is gonna be successful, because like even if it is, and like that's gonna be nice for a little bit, like oh people really like this, that's cool, and then like you try to make it again, probably gonna have diminishing returns. So like at some point, like when I did the what's it called, the Inside Out 2 redesigns, and like I kind of rushed that just to get like just to get it out before like the
before people stop talking about it.
Before the movie comes to streaming, just that would lines up pretty well. And I think I was not a big fan of the script. I think I was kind of forcing or like kind of half-assed jokes and stuff. And I just think, and like that video went out and it didn't do very well.
Yeah, now you got a video that you're not very proud of and also didn't do very well. So that's that sucks.
Yeah,
okay, so what you mean?
Yeah. So do what you actually want or what you think is fun. And like interestingly enough, the little shorts I did with Patchwork, like it's like twice as popular as like that animatic. It's not that much, mind you. It's like less than 1,000 views, but still really cool. Like the most recent short I did with Patchwork got like almost 800 views. Like that's so cool. Like I didn't think anyone would care about it.
Yeah, but that's awesome, right? Like you gotta stop for a second sometimes and think like, okay, well this thing that I just made got, let's say like 20 views. 20 views, like it's 20 people. That's great. Like if it's 800 or 50,000, it's like, whoa, that's crazy. But you'll still feel like, oh man, I wish it was 60,000 or 900, you know? Like you just gotta actually think about like how many people is this? If it's like 50 people, 50 people can barely fit in a room. That's 50 people who apparently saw your stuff and liked it. Isn't that cool? Like that's I know that's like we tend to put a lot of value on this kind of stuff, but we just have to appreciate the stuff that's there sometimes. Otherwise, it's gonna drive us insane.
I fully admit,
we deserve to feel appreciated.
I fully admit this is like not to get too much shit personal or whatever, but like a lot of it I do kind of put value on like trying to make money because there's not a lot of jobs for someone like me that I can do, and like this is something I can do, and like if I can make a living off of making stuff I enjoy doing, you know, I want to do that.
Yeah.
That's one of the reasons why like it gets to me a little bit when I don't know. I can't make money off of something I made, you know?
Yeah.
I know that's like very materialistic and not a great view of like, and you should not, for the record, obviously, you should not do your art this way. And I try not to do that, but like, it's just something I have to work through. It's just, you know.
Yeah, no, I get what you mean, man. I have that too sometimes when I make something. I'm like, oh man, I really hope this takes off, and then someday I can start a Patreon or something, but if you know me, you know that I can't do a Patreon just for the art that I do. Like, it doesn't make any sense. I make stuff so inconsistently. I like to do different things all the time. It's just not something that works for me. Also, if I had to make stuff for the YouTube algorithm every day, I would go insane. Like, that's just not for me at all. I could not do it. It would make me miserable. So I should just let that go at some point.
Yeah. By the way, guys, are you enjoying this video series that's coming out like every day when it's like videos go up?
Recorded over the course of several months because that's the only way I like it. I mean, I would record it, but just our availability is, that's the thing.
Yeah.
But I like doing this. I love recording videos. I like spending time with you. It just works out in a lot of different ways for me, so I do it.
I like spending time with you too, dear.
Hey.
Yeah. Yeah.
It is how it is. How many more it is how it is do I have left in me?
Are you trying to go nice? Don't you want to go ape shit?
What does that mean?
Yeah.
Gaming. Man. Rayman 3.
Oh man, I can't wait for
video
Rayman
game.
4. When do you think it's gonna come out?
That's my best baby cry. At this point, honestly, I kind of... This is a hot topic. I don't know if I should be talking about this. It's because I have some... Whoa!
Whoa! What happened?
I think I went through the ceiling. I think I saw God up there.
I guess you got out of bounds. Anyway, you were saying something that's a hot topic.
Yeah, and it's. I think I'm using the wrong terminology for it. Hot Topic is a store. Whatever.
It's also a phrase. Put a phrase, dear. They also work. You're fine.
Okay, I was gonna say, like, there have been like these things happening in the Rayman franchise that it's like, oh, they're working on a new game, it's totally confirmed, and Ubisoft's gonna make it, and Michel Ancel's coming back, and it's gonna be crazy, and then all the speculation happens, and then people will not shut up about it because, oh, it makes money if you make little shitty YouTube videos about it with clickbait articles, yay, joy. And then the big accounts are gonna hype people up that are gonna be all like, oh, Rayman's totally coming back, guys. Forgetting that the studio that's making it is Ubisoft, one of the most garbage studios right now, just in the industry in general, for treating its workers and for making its games. With a few exceptions, of course. But like... And then you have Michel Ancel, who was accused of just being a very unpleasant person to work with, and now we're celebrating that he's back, like, okay... Sure, I guess. And there's so many things iffy about this, and just everybody goes nuts for it to create all this hype over something that might not even happen, because flipping Beyond Good and Evil 2, we're still waiting on that, also directed by Michel Ancel. Where's that game?
By the way,
people are so quick to jump to conclusions and jump on this big hype train to get people hyped up, and it's just, ugh, man.
Can you edit Rayman into this? Like this thing.
What? What do you mean?
Edit Rayman into this meme. Like,
oh, okay, you sent me a meme. I didn't see.
Yeah.
Hold on, let me check that real quick. Sorry, I was ranting. Okay, yeah, that's good. Sure. You're giving me so much edit work, dang it.
Yeah, I can edit it too. I just have to replace the text. Like, I can't wait to see gonna prank Rayman when he comes home.
Yeah. I'll put it up on the screen. I'll do it. But just that whole thing, I'm so glad that I'm not so involved in the Rayman fanbase anymore. Not just because there's like a whole lot of shit happening underneath the surface that I don't even want to get into. It's just incredibly unpleasant. But also just like this whole culture of like hyping each other up over nothing. It just keeps happening, and I'm so tired of it.
Yeah, and at some point, guys, I know it sucks that, like, because you love like a thing, it's probably meaningful to you for various reasons, but like at some point, like, actually recently I watched like this Bob's Burgers episode, and the plot of the episode is that like Bob is trying to get this like drive-in theater. Do you know what that is? Is that a thing over there?
Drive-in theater? No, but I know what it is.
Okay, a drive-in theater, like, to stay up, because like when he was a kid and he went to like the theater, he like had a really nice memory because he got to like kind of meet his like first friend, or like someone they had a good connection with. And so he tried like the entire episode to get like people to sign a petition to keep it up. And at the end, he talks to the lady about like, keeping it around, and she says like, no, I want to sell it. And he says like, well, I have so many good memories, and so many other people do. And she just goes like, well, I'm not selling those. So, yeah, I kind of keep that in mind. Just like, I know like this thing has like a lot of good memories for you, and like you also want more content, obviously, but no one's selling those memories. Like, no one's getting rid of those memories, like regardless. So like,
Exactly.
just enjoy what you have, and like recognize that that's a period of time that's gone, and you can mourn that, but that's fine. Like, we can still, like, these games still exist. You can just go back and play them. And
Exactly. And the thing is, like, Rayman has always been... The fun thing I like about Rayman is that it's always different. It's always different with a new game, but the thing that I want out of a new Rayman game would be for it to be like the old games more, you know? Well, instead I could just be looking at other new games. Like, there's so many cool things happening in the industry. There's so many other studios I could be supporting with my money that aren't Ubisoft. And it's just like there's so much else out there to play, like new memories to make, new people to meet, to bond with over stuff. And to just get stuck up on Rayman, I feel like it would not be fun for me, personally. Not judging anyone who else who does, obviously. I just have my personal reasons for doing other stuff. And I did pretty much everything I wanted to do with Rayman. I got to host 2 reanimated collabs that were super fun. And I just met so many cool people through it. I made a bunch of friends, and that's been great. But I think I don't know, just playing it every now and then, or recording a little Let's Play with my boyfriends. Yeah, that's fun, but that's all I kind of need to do. If the fanbase is just less fun to be around in, then just why bother? Just do your own thing. Have fun with it. No pressure.
yeah. Alright, we'll see you guys next time.
Yeah, see you next time. We're getting pretty close to the finale. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.